Alright everyone, welcome back to my channel, Baseball Talk with Nick Morgan. Now, as a fan of any given Major League Baseball organization, you want your team to do well in any year. Now, I'm a New York Yankees fan, and of course, we have come so close yet so far these past few seasons. Now is the time to go ahead and upgrade this roster for the 2021 season. With the Major League Baseball offseason well underway, I have made a wish list of things that I want to see the New York Yankees accomplish prior to the start of the 2021 season, and that is what we are going to be discussing in today's video. A few checklist items I want to see the Yankees do this winter. If you guys are ready for this one, of course, don't forget to drop a like down below, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. But without further ado, let's get into the wish list with item number 1. First and foremost, the New York Yankees must re-sign DJ LeMahieu, and I cannot emphasize this enough. This has to be the top priority for the New York Yankees this winter. If we miss out on DJ LeMahieu, that is a huge disappointment and a very big letdown, not just to the Yankees as a team, but to the Yankees as a fan base. DJ has been incredible in pinstripes. His 2020 stat line is as follows: a 364 batting average and 195 at-bats with 10 home runs, 27 RBIs, 3 stolen bases, a 421 on base, and a 1.011 OPS. He led all of Major League Baseball in batting average this past 60-game season. Now, in his entire career with the New York Yankees, he is hitting .336 in 797 at-bats within 195 games. He has 36 home runs, 129 RBIs, 8 stolen bases, a .386 on-base percentage, and a .922 OPS. So this move is really a no-brainer for the New York Yankees. DJ LeMahieu has been one of the most consistent players in pinstripes over the course of the past 2 seasons, and on top of that, he is a very versatile player. He could play first, second, or third, which is huge. A very good utility player on both sides of the baseball. He is a reliable name with a good bat and great glove. The Yankees need to bring him back, and they want to. DJ wants to stay in New York. The Yankees, of course, want to bring back their star second baseman, but there is something in the way, and of course, that is money. It's been rumored that DJ LeMahieu wants a 5-year contract. He is in his early 30s, which really is not that bad, especially with the numbers he's been putting up over the past 2 years. But the New York Yankees really want to stay under the luxury tax threshold. Now, they dished out a lot of money to Gerrit Cole last year. He's getting about $36 million annually now, I believe. And they have some big names on this team like Giancarlo Stanton, who are really eating up a lot of their payroll. Now, DJ LeMahieu is going to want the money. He deserves the money, so the Yankees really have to lock it down here. If this is the only move they make in the offseason, I would not be upset, because we are getting back a very big name, someone who is key to our success in the 2021 season. I think if we get back DJ LeMahieu, we will be in good shape, but there, of course, are other moves that can be made as well for the New York Yankees to better themselves in 2021. Next up on the wish list, item number 2. Now, in an ideal world, the Yankees would bring back Masahiro Tanaka. He loves the New York Yankees, and the Yankees fans love him. Tanaka has been great for us. He made his debut back in the 2014 season, is now a free agent for the first time, dealing with the market, and there is a big need for starting pitching, especially within this organization. Now, Tanaka in his career has pitched in 174 games, winning 78 and losing 46. He has a 3.74 ERA in that span, striking out 991 batters and 1,054 and a third innings pitched. Alongside all of those numbers is a 1.13 whip. Now, Tanaka is a 2-time American League All-Star with the New York Yankees, and this would be incredible if the Yankees can bring him back. Again, it might come down to some financial problems here, and I would take DJ LeMahieu over Masahiro Tanaka any given day, especially because there are other names that we will talk about in just a few minutes. But Tanaka has been great, and right now, if you look at the Yankees depth chart, their only reliable starting pitcher is Gerrit Cole. He's the only question mark that is not on the table right now. We know he's going to be good in 2021, ready to go as the Yankees ace. Other than that, Luis Severino will be back next summer, but for the opening few months of the 2021 season, we will have a vacant number 2 spot in the rotation. Of course, that's not good. Tanaka's a free agent. Paxton's a free agent. Happ is a free agent. So we need to establish some big name arms. Bringing back Masahiro Tanaka makes our 1-2 punch Cole and Masahiro, and honestly, that is not bad whatsoever. So atop of my wish list here is, of course, re-signing DJ LeMahieu. We talked about that already. If the Yankees cannot get the job done there, it'll be a very dismal and disappointing offseason as an organization collectively. Next up would be to hopefully bring back Masahiro Tanaka, at least let the Yankees be in on the conversation, let us know as fans that they are interested. I mean, again, money-wise, it may be a little bit of a problem here, but I would really like to see Tanaka back in a Yankees uniform for this upcoming year. Now, item 2A on the wish list, whether or not we do sign Tanaka successfully, the Yankees need to keep their eyes open on lower end guys on the market right now. Now, at the moment, how things stand with the rotation, we talked about Gerrit Cole and maybe Masahiro Tanaka. Luis Severino is due back in the middle of the summer. Now, we will not have him for the first few months of the 2021 season, so the 2, 3, 4, and 5 roles in that rotation are currently empty. So whether or not we sign Tanaka, item 2A on the wish list is keeping your eyes open on the lower value, the lower end free agent starting pitching. And of course, I do want to add that the Yankees should be open to trades. Now, I'm not really for trading Luke Voit or Gary Sanchez. I don't think that's necessary at the time being, especially with the power surge we saw from Luke Voit. The 60-game season was really weird, so Gary Sanchez has struggled a lot on both sides of the baseball, offensively and defensively, not just in 2020, but it is way too early to just give up on him right now. He has a lot to learn and still is young with potential for the future, so I don't want to see either Gary Sanchez or Luke Voit being traded. However, the New York Yankees do have some pieces that they can move this offseason. Miguel Andujar, maybe even Clark Schmidt or Davey Garcia, as well as some prospects. Now, Clint Frazier, I'm kind of on the fence about. I really, really like Clint Frazier. He turned himself around in 2020 as a person and as a player, and he has a very bright future. Now, I don't know whether or not I want to see him stay on the Yankees or not, because if that means getting rid of Clint for a big name starting pitcher, and just big name in the sense probably like lower end guy, but that will really help us, I would be interested and very intrigued by an offer from another team. If Clint Frazier is involved, but we get like a number 3 or 4 man starter, I think it's something that we have to consider. Now, I'm not saying that the Yankees are going to be able to use these guys and go out and trade for Francisco Lindor, and I would honestly love to see the Yankees get Lindor, but I really just don't think that's a possibility right now. We don't have the pieces to get that job done. It would be great if we could somehow pull a miracle off and acquire Lindor this offseason. I just don't think it's happening, but I do see maybe Miguel Andujar, Davey Garcia, Clark Schmidt, someone leaving this team in exchange for a bullpen arm or a lower-end starter. The final item on my wish list here, I had to throw it in this time. I did it last time as well, but Brett Gardner is my favorite New York Yankee. So, of course, on the wish list, I want to see the New York Yankees re-sign Brett Gardner. Now, financially, that seems to be the key word of this video. Financially, the Yankees really took a big toll this season. They lost a lot of money, and they want to stay under the luxury tax, but bringing back DJ and potentially signing Masahiro Tanaka and maybe going out and getting Gardner again, it is going to add up, especially when you include the payrolls of Gerrit Cole and Giancarlo Stanton. So it is going to be very tight money-wise, but Gardner is a lifetime Yankee. He brings a big veteran presence to the clubhouse, and he is a left-handed bat for the lineup. Now, he's not a left-handed bat that's going to hit for power all the time, and even for contact, he hasn't been that great these past few seasons, but nonetheless, I still love Brett Gardner. I would love to see him win a ring with the Yankees and then maybe retire after. He's been a lifetime Yankee so far. He debuted in the late thousands with the Yankees, won the 2009 World Series with them. And yeah, there is some bias here, but I want the Yankees to re-sign Gardner. I believe he's had $7 million contracts before, $10 million contracts. He is fairly cheap. Now, of course, if you do have a Clint Frazier and a healthy Aaron Judge, Aaron Hicks, Giancarlo Stanton, there may not be room for Gardner, so I get why they wouldn't. Personally, I would love to see him come back. He is a career .259 hitter. Again, all these numbers with the New York Yankees. He is the only player on the team still from the 2009 World Series Championship and the longest tenured active Yankee. a .259 batting average, and 5,350 at-bats. He has 129 home runs in that time, with 539 RBIs, 270 stolen bases, and a 743 OPS. Gardner's had success. He's a one-time American League All-Star in 2015 and a one-time Gold Glove Award winner in 2016. Gardner, my favorite player. I would love to see the Yankees bring him back. If not, no big deal. That just hopefully means DJ is on the team and maybe another big starting pitcher. So guys, that's going to end it for my 2020-2021 New York Yankees offseason wish list. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to drop a like down below, comment, and subscribe. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you all next time. Peace.